Hey guys, just want to talk to you about DNA. What is that and how does it pertain to you? So DNA, long-term version, is deoxyribonucleic acid. Basically, what that refers to is a structure of chemical molecules that allow your cells in your body to get instructions to do something. So you can kind of think of DNA as the software computer code that tells a computer what to do. The ones and zeros tell the computer, hey, you got to run your software this way. With DNA, we actually have kind of 4 different letters that actually can be converted to the bit system. You know how you have 8 bits in a byte? You can convert the 4 letters into a byte as well. And that's what the field of genomics does to make it easy to understand using computers. But the whole point is that the series of what we call nucleotides, or those 4 different letters I was talking about, those are kind of the compact instructions used to basically say, hey, cell, you need to do this, or you need to produce this protein, or you don't need to turn on this gene. So DNA is really the fundamental instruction. Now, you should know that other DNA does have instructions for telling what the cell to do, but there are other things that tell the cell what to do as well. It's not just strictly DNA. There's this whole field called epigenetics that has what we call methyl groups attached to the DNA, and those have instructions as well. So it's not just as simple as like computer code where it's like zeros and ones. Unfortunately, there's a lot more complexity to it, but we are starting to be able to kind of understand that and get more advances on that. So let me just kind of continue with the whole DNA theme. DNA, how does it lead like directly to you? Well, DNA actually it actually is strung out into what we call chromosomes. You might have heard of that. So chromosomes are basically, you can think of them as very, very long strands of DNA. And the chromosomes themselves have different segments. We label different segments along the chromosome. And those segments we call genes. So that's probably what you've heard from. So DNA is basically this long, long molecule that wraps itself around to make like an X-shaped chromosome. That's probably the most common picture you've seen. But DNA composes that, and then individual sections of that are called genes. And so we'll do separate videos on those, but that's basically what DNA is. And that's why it's really important to you. It kind of tells your body like, hey, these are the instructions that you need to follow, because if you don't, well, we're not going to make it. So that's why it's really important. All right, thanks guys.